What if everything you thought you knew about your daily routine was a carefully constructed lie? You see the sleek devices, you smell the sweet clouds, and you tell yourself it is just flavored water vapor. It is harmless, right? As a physician who has spent years in the trenches of public health, I am here to tell you that what you are inhaling is a ticking time bomb. The science is in, and it is chilling. If you think you are just taking a hit, you are wrong. You are aerosolizing chemicals and driving them deep into the most delicate tissues of your lungs. We have been sold a narrative of a clean alternative, but that is a dangerous distraction. Every time you bring that device to your lips, you are engaging in a high-stakes experiment with your own biology. Stay with me, because by the end of this, you will understand exactly what is happening inside your body with every puff. It is time to strip away the marketing and look at the cold, hard reality of the damage being done. You are not just breathing, you are inviting a silent, chemical intruder into your system that you might not be able to evict. Let us shift our focus from your lungs to your heart. You might believe the danger stays confined to your breath, but that is a fundamental misunderstanding of how nicotine operates. The moment you inhale, nicotine enters your bloodstream and acts as a potent, immediate vasoconstrictor. It literally forces your blood vessels to tighten and narrow. Think of your circulatory system like a garden hose. Suddenly, the diameter is restricted, but the pressure behind it does not drop. Your heart is forced to work overtime, pumping against increased resistance just to keep your organs supplied with oxygen. This is not a subtle change. It is a constant, rhythmic strain on your cardiovascular walls that persists long after the device is put away. Your blood pressure spikes, your pulse quickens, and you are effectively setting the stage for long-term damage that you cannot see. This is the physiological tax paid for every single session. You are creating a state of chronic stress within your own veins. It is not just about a buzz or a momentary feeling. It is about the structural wear and tear on your life support system. Every session is a direct assault on your heart, pushing it closer to a breaking point that many do not see coming until it is far too late to reverse the damage. If you think you are avoiding the trap by reaching for nicotine-free labels, you are fundamentally mistaken. The industry relies on your ignorance. You believe you are inhaling nothing more than flavored air, but that is a dangerous fantasy. Laboratories have repeatedly analyzed these liquids and found a cocktail of substances that should never enter a human lung. We're talking about aldehydes, formaldehyde, and acrolein. Do you know what acrolein is? It is a potent, toxic herbicide used to kill weeds in industrial agriculture. It is designed to destroy plant life, and yet you are vaporizing it and pulling it deep into your respiratory system. These chemicals are not accidental contaminants. They are the byproduct of heating unstable synthetic liquids. You are literally breathing in pesticides. Every time you take a hit from a so-called safe device, you are subjecting your delicate lung tissue to corrosive, industrial-grade toxins. The betrayal is total. You are being sold a clean alternative while being fed a toxic brew that causes cellular inflammation and long-term scarring. The label on the pod is a lie, and the cost of believing it is your own physical health. You are not just a consumer. You are the test subject in an uncontrolled chemical experiment that is happening inside your very own chest. The tragedy does not stop at your own lungs. The industry has set its sights on a much more vulnerable target: our children. We spent decades winning the war against teen smoking, effectively dismantling the cultural grip of cigarettes, only for vaping to undo that progress in a heartbeat. They have engineered these devices to be cheap, discreet, and flavored like candy, specifically designed to bypass every natural instinct a young person has to protect themselves. This is not accidental, it is calculated. Right now, over 1.6 million teens are hooked. Their brains are still developing, forming the neural pathways that will define their adult lives, and those pathways are being rewired by a substance that leaves permanent neurological damage. We are observing a mass-scale interference with human growth. When you look at the industry strategy, you see a deliberate attempt to capture a new generation before they even reach the age of reason. This is not just a habit, it is a fundamental shift in the development of young minds. We are witnessing the systematic destruction of their potential, one hit at a time, for the sake of profit margins. The impact is not just immediate, it is a generational scar that will ripple through society for decades to come. The most chilling reality is that we are all test subjects. Because these devices are relatively new, the scientific community has no data on the long-term, multi-decade damage they cause. We are witnessing a slow-motion public health crisis that could haunt a generation for the rest of their lives. If you are currently using these products, or if you care about someone who is, you need to wake up right now. This is not about judgment or shame. It is about survival. Do not wait for a medical diagnosis to realize the truth. Take control of your health before the damage becomes irreversible. Have the hard, uncomfortable conversation with your family today. Share this information because the truth is not complicated. It is dangerous. It is addictive, and it is time we stopped underestimating the threat. We must demand accountability and prioritize our lives over corporate profit. Subscribe for the facts that could save your life, and drop your questions in the comments below. Let us start the conversation that the industry does not want you to have. Your health is your own responsibility. Choose to protect it before it is too late.